You are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair on RLM Radio.
The girl of your dreams has got to be in some bar.
Sorry, boys and girls, but this is X-rated. So if you're under 18...
Get out, goddammit!
Get the point? Good.
And now?
Bend over.
Y'all ready for this?
Get it up. Get it up. I can't wait anymore.
I like to watch. Whatever you desire. I know you like it. Do it.
We do it all night long.
And now, your host, Grammy.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Yes, sir, Bob. And all that other fun stuff. And lemon. My freaking microphone was turned down. How dare it be turned down so much? And it still didn't make a whole shitting bit of difference. Damn. What the hell? Okay, I'm playing with buttons. Y'all better be afraid. Of course, it could be. Let me see. I have another button. Oh, there was another button, too. Wow. Hey there, everybody. It is a Freaker Friday, and you got Grammy Mary here on RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 3. I'm sitting here in my rocket chair, and I'm trying to fight the wind. Don't know if I can blast off this evening, because damn, North Force, you are sucking big time. Just got to tell you that, because, wow, it is really... Oklahoma's blowing today, and Nebraska sucks. That's pretty much the way it is out here in Grammyville. Because I'm stuck in the middle. Stuck between them there Okies and them corn-fed people up there in Nebraska. Yeah, buddy. Okay, let me see here. What am I doing besides trying to pretend like I know what I'm doing? Oh, hey. Booyah! I befriended a duck over in the corner pocket. Now, y'all know I have this duck fetish. Quack, quack, waddle, waddle, quack, quack, waddle, waddle. Oh, well. Damn flies. And the flies! The flies! I know, Grimmy, danger in Grammyland, because I'm playing with buttons. So, over here in the corner pocket, I see Kind One has just joined. I also see the lovely Moose Girl has joined. And, hey, there's Sock Puppet and Nate and me. I think that's pretty much everybody that's at least chitty-chatting, playing along, whatever. Over here on Fakey Book, thank you, the lovely Mary B. I see you over here, as well as another one of the admins from Real Liberty Media. And thank you, Mizakaya, for sharing that post. Truly do appreciate it, sweetheart. Get the word out that, yeah, the crazy woman's on the radio. Holy smokes, let me tell you, yesterday I got so many birthday wishes. It was like, damn, I just thought these were just people on the internet. Thank you all very much. Wow, it truly blew me away pretty much. I was not expecting that many happy birthdays. Wow. And I have a friend out here that told me that it's because I'm special. I think he's a little bit biased, though. Just a little bit. Oh, well. He is a sweetheart. And so, over here on Fakey Book, yes, the lovely Mary B. and Mizakaya is here. And I also see Darwin. Hi, Darwin. How you doing, sweetheart? And David Wolf is... I'm a friend of David Wolf. You know that David Wolf that does all of these feel-good things? Yeah. Okay, I'm not really a friend of his, but I'm a friend of his on Facebook. What the hell? Okay, over here on this effing site, Freedom's Network, which is where you need to be, because it's just plain cool. That's all there is to it. Grimmy is over here, sharing that I'm online. Thank you ever so much, Grimmy. I also see Java Doctor was over here, as well as the lovely Mary B. And who is this? Anil. Hi, Anil. How are you doing, sweetheart? And the lovely T.D. Sanders, who has peace and harmony surrounding her and dwelling in her. She feels tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, herself included. And booyah, good for you, TD. You know, there's lots of times. Okay, I really, honestly and truly do love everybody because I know you're here for a purpose. I don't necessarily like y'all, but I love y'all because I know, and I know that sounds bass-ackwards to a lot of you, but that's kind of the way I roll. I'm a little bass-ackwards. It's okay. But I do love y'all. Man, sometimes I just love you so much. I want to give you a hug around the neck till you shut up. Not that I've done that to anybody yet. But I'm sure there's going to come a time where I'm going to have really, 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 really itchy fingers. And I'm going to want to say, hey, shut up. Okay, Elephant Lives Matters. Did you know that? So, if you see an elephant in the room, please be sure to point that elephant out to everyone else because obviously elephant lives matters. And if you don't point out to everyone else, they're going to, number one, bump into the dang thing. And number two, they're going to step in some stuff that ain't really pleasant smelling. Oh well. It happens, don't you know? But I do, it's yellow though. I don't want a yellow shirt. I don't like yellow. Sorry. I just don't really care for yellow. Thank you, Barman and Freedom's Network, for tweeting me over here on Twitterville. I truly do appreciate it. And, yeah, I'm down to 349 followers again. So, hey, I'm whittling away. What is this? What kind of fascism is this? I know. Freedom of speech? Yeah, I know, Pedro. Okay, what is that, Darwin? Don't write off the flat earthers so fast. Why did the Bible say spread the word to the four corners of the world? We've been lied to forever. The tards that be, or the leeches that be. I know that's not what he put there, but that's the way I prefer to refer to them. I don't think they're elites. I don't think they're powers. I think the only powers they've got is the powers that we let them have. So, the leeches that be, or the tards that be, however you wish to put that, they do not want people talking about this, which, you know, they just don't want people talking about something other than their prescribed agenda. And you know what? Nanny, nanny, boo-boo, stick your head in dog do. I really don't care what they want. Because most time, it sure as hell ain't what I want or the rest of the world for that matter. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut down Twitter because I'm just really not seeing anything on there that's tripping my trigger other than there was a gun right there, which is why I said trip my trigger. But yeah, no. I have some of my own. I don't need to oogle over someone else's. So, let me see. I'll shut that. And now, over here, where you need to be if you wish to give me static. And by the way, just want to give you a little bit of heads up. There is all kind of pollen in the air out here. So if I have a kerblooey, which basically means that, yeah, I might sneeze a time or two because, wow. That pollen is really, I'm getting, my sinuses are getting assaulted. Is there a sinus police? Not that I'd call them. It's not safe when you call them people. Okay, where was I? Yeah, the RLM, which is where you need to be if you want to give me static. Because, yeah, I sit here in my rocket chair and, I pretty much watch the RLM, and occasionally I check out the corner pocket and a few other places, but I pretty much watch the RLM. And yeah, because those people are snarky over there, and you need to come on over and be snarky too. So, right up top, I see Barman, the most splendiferous bot in the whole wide world. Why? Because I said so. That's why. He's the first bot I ever met in my whole life, and he was nice to me, so I think he's splendiferous. I also see Cowboy Tech. I hope you're hearing pleasant voices there, darling. And looky there, Grimner, who is the RLM god, don't you know, and the creator of Barman. The lovely Moose Girl is right behind him because she's going, come on, Grimmy, what are we going to do for the Freakers Ball? Oh, yeah, we're going to freak out. That's what we're going to do. What? Okay, what the hey? What? Damn it! I must have lag time. I hate when that happens because my BEF showed up for Mary B's. But that's okay. Mary B got the ducky. You can have a little friend, Mary B. It's okay. I won't whine too much. It's amazing how the world just stops when the duck pops up. Okay, at least for some of us. Okay, back to saying hey. Moosey and Grimmy will be on later on with the Freakers Ball, so be sure to stick around because, yeah, that is always a good time had by all. Just wish I could stay up for it these days. Wow. I'm getting old and decrepity, or at least sleepy. I'm one of them there 7 dwarfs. I told you I was short, right? Okay, moving along. The lovely Kate is here. Hey, Kate. How you doing, sweetheart? How's things in the great state of Texas? I also see Asmodeus is here, although he's not really here. He's just kind of chimed in. The lovely Beth Z is here. Hey, Beth, how's things up there in Kanukistan? And Chalcedony. Hi, Chalcedony. How you doing? I know you never talk to me, but I say hey to you. I also see the lovely Chloe is here. Just a single dippin', a Chloe. So, hey, better get it while the getting's good. Limited supplies. Only one Chloe left. I also see Dakota is in the house. Hey, Dakota. I'm here. No, can't say mentally. Physically, I am attached to my computer. Quite literally, I have a leash. But I am attached to my computer. And there's a reason why I don't do video, 'cause yeah. Oh, you are welcome, Gooberzilla. You know, I really enjoy listening to those just for the simple fact that you get a lot of kernels of truth in there. Whether you believe in channeling or any of that other fun stuff, there's some really interesting stuff that comes out. Besides the fact that I love it when she calls Trumpelstiltskin the trumpet, because, yeah, he's always tooting his own horn. Toot, 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 toot. Okay, where was I at? Me. Yeah, I'm here. I also see IB Don C is here, who I'm thinking is probably out for supper right now with his lovely bride. I hope you're enjoying, darling. And Java Doctor 2 is in the house. Thank you once again for the lovely picture of lovely little Lily. I hope she is doing well. And the rest of your clan. JJ's is here. Hi, JJ's. How's things in Scotland? I hope nothing blowed up your kilt. That's skirt in these parts. And it's a bit windy to be doing that. It would be a dress-up day out here. Everybody would get flashed. Speaking of flash, Lost Soul is here. And I can't decide if he's lost his fish or lost his shoe. Or just the bottom of his shoe. P. Bunyan is here. Hey, dude, Timber. And looky there, RLM Fluke, the Vanna White of the RLM channel. Cybernetic World. However you wish to put that. I also see Trust No One is in the house. He been Bitcoining like a crazy person, and that's okay, because I think he's doing quite well at it. Beetle! Oh, wow. I heard that through my headphones. Damn. Yeah, that's true, Gooberzilla. But you know, there's entirely too many people out there that they seem to think that they need that gooberment. You know, it's that mass hypnosis shit going on that people have been trained for thousands of years, that there are others that are your betters, and they're the ones that know what's best for you, even if what's best for you according to them means that you should die. more than likely in a very unpleasant manner because, well, they think it's best. I don't know who told them it was okay for them to have an independent thought in regards to my well-being, but obviously they seem to think that they can have those, and I need to clue them in that no. What's that? Oh. A ceasefire in everybody is so, they're paying so much attention, and not that we're not being nice around the rest of the world, because trust me, some of the stuff I've seen, no, we're not being real nice around the rest of the world, but it's just so darn funny when, there's a ceasefire called in Baltimore, and it's our own people shooting at our own people. People that was born on this dirt are shooting at people that are born on this dirt. And then there's other people stepping in going, we're the ones that have these shiny things that we pin onto our shirts that says that we can shoot at people born on this dirt. And we can even shoot at people that ain't born on this dirt because we have a shiny thing that we pin on our shirt. That's pretty much the extent of it. I also see BTC Bob is here. Hey there. That's the first of how many Bobs do I have today? That's the only Bob in the house. There's only one Bob, too. Oh, wow. Get them while they're hot. Oh, whoo. Hi, Colfax 101. How are you doing? Demma, who is brighter than most of you think. I also see Frumpy. Crack smoking, Sunni, Islamic, extremist, fudge packing, homosexual, Sunni Arab. Wow. Wow, that is a mouthful. Wow. Almost made me hack up a hairball. Okay, hi Gooberzilla, how are you doing, sweetie? Hope everything's going just absolutely splendiferous in your world. I'm going to copy this and put it over here just because I can. Because, I have actually been busy at work. I know, that shocks you. I am actually earning a paycheck, which is kind of sort of scary, but I am. And so I haven't really been looking and putting things in my pocket. Damn it, I am a slacker. How interesting. You guys are sharing all kind of interesting things over here in the RLM. So, go away, fly. Let's see. Jehovah One is here. Hi, Jehovah, how you doing? No be smoting or smiting around here, please. Thank you very much. Juana Taco is here. How you doing, Juana? I also see Kozu is in the house, as well as the lovely Mary B from Down Under, who also likes to BEF duckies, because Mary B is a very kind soul. Moy is here. Hi, Moy. Moy. We actually have someone where I work. He doesn't work where I work, but he works in town. And his name is Moy as well, but spelled differently. Hi, Phantom Link 29. Once again, thank you ever so much for the little intro thingy. I have been wearing it out, but it's not showing any holes yet, so that's okay. Pon Sauce is in the house. Hey there, darling. How you doing? As well as the lovely Rain. Rain. I have clouds. I have no rain. But I have a sock puppet that's closely following Rain. Sock, honey, doggies sniff butts. People aren't supposed to be going around doing that. That's considered rude in the people world. Unless you know her really well. He's really close behind Rain. Really close. Tom1111W is here. Or 1111. Hey. Angelic numbers. Hey there, Tom. How you doing, sweetheart? And to round out the crew, the one, the only, the Vil E _. So, hey there. Hi there. Ho there, and welcome to the Freaker Friday edition of the Rocket Chair. Well, I have no freaking clue what I'm going to do, but I'm a poet. At least for that little bit right there. Okay, Grammy shared this. Baltimore chaos. Ceasefire in violence-plagued city starts today. Okay, so they had chaos and then they decided to have a ceasefire. Is it still chaotic? This apparently is an act of desperation from a community that is currently experiencing a homicide rate doubled of Chicago's. And wow, that's saying something, because Chicago, they's overachievers in that homicide rate. And it has a murder count higher than New York City. Yeah. And that, if your salsa is made in New York City, there's something really wrong with you, which is probably why they have such a higher murder rate, because they have salsa made in New York City. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. The ceasefire aims to stop the killing for at least 72 hours, starting on August the 4th through the 6th. Okay. Picture, if you will, a bunch of gang members with their gold Rolexes and the shiny teeth and the bandanas. I know, stereotypes. Go figure. And they're all standing there with their guns ready, and they're watching their Rolexes and waiting for that first second of August the 7th to go blam, 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 blam. Oh, somebody won't be able to hold their water. Somebody'll break it. Why? Because they're doofuses. That's why. What the hell, peeps? Oh, well, according to The Economist, Baltimore may see more than 400 murders this year. What? That's 400 people that got taken out because someone else got a butt pucker. Or someone else, had some kind of weapon, and they thought, hey, let's see how this works. I'm going to use it on you. Wow. Really mature way of thinking there, peeps. This would indicate that 2017 would be the deadliest year ever on record. I think I'd move out of Baltimore. That's what I'm thinking. Apparently the conclusion is that it's highly unlikely that Baltimore gang leaders, drug dealers, and others linked to the violence will take the 72-hour loss in profits and give up their corner where drugs are peddled from. Oh, well, yeah, because it has to be drugs, and that's why drugs will never be legalized, because they make too damn much money with the black market. And that whole playing both sides against the middle, yeah, that's how you profit from both ends of the equation. Thanks, Grim. I know you found it funny, but I'm thinking, wow, that's just really sad. Move away from Baltimore. And honey, don't move here, 'cause I don't think you would like it out here in the boonies. There's really not a whole hell of a lot going on. Had a gal come through, she actually came up from New Mexico to buy a vehicle from us. That's a hell of a haul. And basically because it was the last year that they made the Avalanches, and it was the Black Diamond edition and whatever, and she'd been searching for one, and we had one in her price range. So she came up and bought it. And she said, oh my God, is the whole state like this? And I said, no, just the western part. And she said, there's nothing out here. And I said, yeah. So then she wanted to know how close the nearest Walmart was. And I said, 25 miles. And she went, I mean, she got glazed over. It was really kind of funny to look at and yet scary at the same time. You ever had those moments where something was one of those nervous, funny moments? Where you're kind of concerned, and yet you have that nervous giggle going on. Yeah, that's where I was. It's like, whoa. It's okay. It's okay. We've learned to deal with it. We do have a grocery store in town, and it's a small grocery store, and it's locally owned, and we prefer to shop there. Yeah. People just freak. Well, she came up from the south too. And basically the next town south is 45 miles. And there is really few farmhouses, but other than that, nothing between that town and where I work. So yeah, I would imagine she probably was going, damn. But you know what? You drive through southern Utah. Let me tell you, I was afeared. That place spooked me. 'Cause yeah, it's like 120 miles to the next gas station. You best fill up when you see that sign. And they make sure they gouge your ass too. But wow, they ain't shitting. It's 120 miles to the next gas station. Woo! Okay. Oh shit. I'm sorry, Beetle. How bad is Renee okay? Hun? What do you want to pick of, hon? Oh, Beetle, I look like a crazy woman. That's what I look like. Let me see if I can. I wonder if I have one. I don't have that many pictures out there because I'm usually behind the camera, not in front of it. Let's see. Let me see if this is me. Is this me? Let's see. Now, if it expects me to sign in, I might be in trouble. Oh, I'm in trouble, Beetle. Yeah. Never mind. I'll have to go there later. Let me see. Let me see if I can find one. Are you on Fakey Book? Oh shit. I forgot to turn the volume down on that. And I look like a wild woman, Beetle, just so as you know. Okay, let me see here if I got... I know. I will look. There. Maybe I should do the... Nah, that would scare him. I thought about doing my latest profile pic, but nah, that would scare you. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Beetle. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but hopefully it doesn't scare you too bad. I was trying to show off my colored hair and the makeup that I tried to put on that I don't wear makeup. But there you go, Beetle. That's the crazy Grammy lady. And I don't know if you can click on it and see it or not. And if you can't, well, sorry, hun. Because I don't have my password for Imgur close. So, sorry. Okay. Oh, you've only been on 3 times? Ah, well, see, you're a smart man. Okay. And Kind One changed his name to Kind One. Alrighty. Let me look over here on this effing site, make sure I'm not missing nothing. Then I'm going to go and actually look in my pocket because I do have some recommended stuff in there. And there were a couple that I wanted to get to. So, let's do this one first. This is from QZ.com or Quartz.com. 24-hour women. Giving up alcohol opened my eyes to the infuriating truth about why women drink. Now, I saw that headline and I thought, I want to see this. So I haven't read any of this yet. So, I'm newly sober and dog paddling through the booze all around me. It's summer and Whole Foods has planted rosé throughout the house. Now, rosé is is great with fish. Ah, so that must be a wine. I don't do wine. Oh, and strawberries. And vegan protein powder. Ooh, okay. So at the office, every desk near mine has a bottle of wine or liquor on it in case people are too lazy to walk the 50 feet to one of the well-stocked communal bars we've built on our floor. Where the hell do you work, darlin'? Damn. Driving home from work, I pass billboard ads for fluffed marshmallow Smirnoff. Oh, that sounds nasty. And iced cake Smirnoff, which also sounds nasty. And not just cinnamon, but cinnamon churros Smirnoff. Now, I don't mind cinnamon-flavored alcohol, but just a very little, yeah. Me and alcohol. One drink and I'm done. I'm done. The local pharmacy, the same place that fucks up my prescription. Oh, F-bomb so early in the show. They have fucked it up 3 times in a row now. Damn, overachievers. They installed self-service beer taps, and young men line up with their empty growlers on the way to eye and ear care. Where the hell do you work? This was written August 21st of 2016, by the way. This has got to be some kind of spoofy thing, 'cause I'm thinking, damn. Talk about lushes are us. So, traveling for work, I steel myself for the company-sponsored wine tasting. Skipping it is not an option. My plan is to work the room with my soda and lime, make sure I'm seen by 5 people who care about these things, and leave before things get sloppy. You know, I have started doing that because, you know, you can only laugh at drunks for so long before you start going, okay, this is just really... Wow, I feel bad. I'm starting to get nauseous watching you throw that shit back. So, oh well. 6 wines and 4 beers are on display at the catering stand, and I ask for club soda and get a blank look. Just water then, and the bartender grimaces apologetically. I think there's a water fountain in the lobby. Oh, wow, that sucks. Yeah, there is, but it's broken. And I mingle empty-handed for 15 minutes, fending off well-meaning offers to get me something from the bar. After the 5th, I realize I'm going to cry if one more person offers me alcohol. No, you would be like my youngest daughter was after her salon got broke into. She's still in throat-punching mode. Her words. Somebody pisses her off, she's going to throat punch them. That's just all there is to it. And she will do it, too. She's kind of a feisty little thing. So, in any case, apparently, Christy Coulter, who wrote this, leaves anyway. And later I order a vanilla ice cream from room service to cheer myself up. Oh, that does... Do you have chocolate syrup on top? I do like vanilla ice cream with chocolate syrup or fudge on top. People love this with a shot of bourbon poured over it, the person taking my order says. Any interest in treating yourself? No, I can't do bourbon. Can't. That's apparently the summer I realize that everyone around me is tanked. But it also dawns on me that the women are super double tanked. That to be a modern urban woman means to be a serious drinker. Really? Good thing I don't live in Urbania. This isn't a new idea. Just ask the Sex and the City girls or the Flappers. A woman with a single malt scotch is bold and discerning and might fire you from her life if you fuck with her. Okay, that's my youngest daughter. A woman with a PBR is a cool girl who will not be shamed for belching. Okay, I won't be shamed for belching. But usually it's not alcohol that... Yeah. Oh well. Moving along. A woman drinking mommy juice wine, what the hell is that? Is saying that she's more than an unpaid labor she gave birth to. Oh. Okay. And the things women drink are signifiers of or for free time and self-care and conversation. You know, luxuries that we can't afford. Excuse me. So how did we not see this before? I asked myself. You were too hammered, I answered back. That summer I see, though. I see that booze is the oil in our motors, the thing that keeps us purring when we should be making other kinds of noise. No, I kind of sort of like the whole purring thing, but it's not booze that does that. One day that summer, I'm wearing unwise but cute, so cute shoes and trip at the farmer's market, cracking my phone, blood staining the knees of my favorite jeans and scraping both of my palms. Naturally, I post about it to Facebook as soon as I dusted myself off. 3 women who don't know I'm sober comment quickly. Wine immediately. Do they sell wine there? Definitely wine. And maybe new shoes. What's the deal with wine? I just can't do wine. No. Have I mentioned that it's morning when this happens? On a weekday? This isn't one of those nightclub farmers markets. And the women aren't the kind of beleaguered, downtrodden creatures you imagine drinking to get through the day. They're pretty cool chicks. The kind people ridicule for having first world problems. So why do they need to drink? Well, maybe because even cool chicks are still women. Okay, I'm still not getting the correlation here. Come on, sweetheart, get to it. And there's no easy way to be a woman. Okay, I can kind of sort of agree with that one. Because as you may have noticed, there's no acceptable way to be a woman. Now that is a ding, ding, ding correct answer there. Because there's always someone telling you that you're doing it wrong. And it's like, seriously? Kiss my ass. It's kind of like people telling me, act your age. I have decided that, and I have been for the last couple of years, telling people, hey, this is the first time I've been this age. I'm new at it, so I'm just learning. Give me a break. A lot of times it gives them that blank stare and it gives me time to get the hell away from them. Oh, and if there's no acceptable way to be the thing that you are, then maybe you drink a little or a lot. No. I just get away from those people that are not accepting of the way that I am. It's just that simple. I just say, okay, I don't need your sorry ass. What's that I shared on Fakey Book the other day? I don't give a fuck what they think. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. So, back to this. A year before I get sober, I'm asked to be the woman on a panel at the company where I work. That was literally the pitch. We need one woman. 3 guys and me, talking to summer interns about company culture. There are 2 female interns in the audience, and when it's time for questions, one says, I've heard this can be a tough place for women to succeed. Can you talk about what it's been like for you? And as the woman, I assume for some reason that the question is directed at me. Well, if you're tough and persistent and thick-skinned, you'll find your way, I say. I have. I don't say she'll have to work around interruptions and invisibility and microaggressions and a scarcity of role models and a lifetime of her own conditioning. My job on this panel is to make this place sound good. So I leave some stuff out, particularly the fact that I'm drinking at least 1 bottle of wine a night to dissolve the day off me. That is sad. I go out in my yard and pull weeds out of the garden. And a lot of those weeds get names, especially if people have pissed me off. Oh man, there's some weeds that have the same name. All the way through the garden, it's the same name. But apparently she's a woman and she probably learned to read between the lines before she could read the lines themselves. She thanks me and sits down. Oh, here we go. I disagree, says the guy sitting next to me. I think this is a great company for women. And my jaw gently opens on its own. The guy next to him nods. Absolutely, he said. I have 2 women on my team and they get along great with everyone. Oh, wow. You know, that's one of those comments where I want to go, oh, and I'll bet you have black friends too. Fucker. See, that's an instant get my hackles up kind of comment. Of course they do, and I think, but don't say, it's called camouflage. Guy number 1 continues, there's a woman on my team who had a baby last year, and she went on maternity leave and came back, and she's doing fine. We're very supportive of moms. Guy number 3 jumps in just to make sure we have 100% male coverage. Thank you, Bubba, for the... Oh, no, that's Snuffles chiming in. 100% male coverage on this topic. The thing about this place, he says, is it's meritocracy. Oh, wow, I love it when they start slinging out those $25 words that they don't have a frickin' clue what they mean. Oh, and merit is gender blind. He smiles at me and I stare back. Silent balefulness is all I have to offer, but his smile wavers, so I know I've perceived some level of smug. Yeah, I know that smug. My boss girl always says, hey girl, how's it going? It's like, have you not noticed? I'm older than you. Not that age really makes that much of a difference, but it's like, really? Hun. And I do say that to him because I'm a snot. The panel organizer and I fume afterwards. Those fucking fucks, she says. Rat fucks. I like that word, rat fuck. Moosey, I found a new word I like. So, what's a girl to do with a bunch of dudes that have just told her in front of an audience that she's wrong about what it's like to be herself? What do? You stand up and you tell them, excuse me, if you got a gear shift and ball bearings instead of a JJ, fuck yourself. In the ass, 'cause you ain't got a clue, hun. And seriously, I don't care how flat or fluffy you are in the girls' territory. That's where guys' eyes go. Try dealing with that in a professional atmosphere. Yeah. I could talk to them one by one and tell them how I felt. I could tell the panel organizers, this is why you never have just one of us up here. Just one of us. Yeah. I could buy myself a superhero costume and devote the rest of my life to vengeance and mansplainers everywhere. But instead, I round up some girlfriends and we spend hundreds of dollars in a hipster bar, drinking rye Manhattans and eating tapas, whatever the hell that is, and talking about the latest crappy, non-gender blind things that have happened to us in meetings and on business trips and at performance review time. They toast me for taking one for the team. Oh, yeah. And when we're good and numb, we Uber home thinking, look at all we've earned. That bar with the twinkly lights, that miniature food, this chauffeured black car. We are tough enough to put up with being ignored and interrupted and underestimated every day. And laugh it off together. No, you internalize it. We've made it. This is the good life. Nothing needs to change. You're right. So, do you remember Enjoli perfume commercials from the 1970s? I do. The chick who could bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and never let you forget you're a man. I blame that bitch for a lot. Oh, I like this, the way she's talking here. So, for spreading the notion that women should have a career, keep house, and fuck their husband, when the only sane thing to do is pick 2 and outsource the 3rd. There you go. for making it seem glamorous, for suggesting it was going to be fun, and for the tagline she dragged around. The 8-hour perfume for the 24-hour woman. Yeah, that perfume only lasts 8 hours. The rest of that 24-hour period, you're pretty frickin' rank because you've been busting your ass and busting your balls, although they don't hang out like guys do. This is just in case you thought you could get 1 fucking hour off. 1. That was my Sunday mornings. My Calgon take me away moments. Do not interrupt my bath time. There will be hell to pay. Yeah, Mama ain't happy. House gets quiet real quick, let me tell you. So, more tales of my first sober summer. I go off on an afternoon showing of Magic Mike at one of those fancy theaters that serves cocktails to blunt the terrible stress of watching a movie in air-conditioned comfort. Yeah, it's very stressful. A few rows ahead of me, a group of women are drinking champagne through straws. Oh, that's a way to get yourself drunk quick. They whoop and holler at the screen as though at an actual Chippendales. In the parking lot afterwards, one of them says to the others, "Girl time, we have to claim our girl time. We've earned this." And another replies, and then they drive off in separate directions. Wow. Okay, I can't give them too much shit because I was there where I was saying, I've earned girl time. Now it's not girl time. It's me time. Get out of my face. I don't need alcohol to have me time. A baby shower in progress at a nail parlor. Except for the guest of honor, everyone is drinking wine. Lots of it. I wonder if the mom-to-be minds, if it feels like they're rubbing it in. Thank God there are places like this where we can have lady time, a woman in a yellow dress says. And she tells the mom-to-be she's far enough along to have some wine. Really? It seems important to her that the mom-to-be drink with them. I catch myself nodding. You, I think. Yeah, I know you. There's always one person who can't deal if someone isn't drinking. I know some of them people. I'm going to feel hungover by dinner, a different woman says. But it's so worth it. No, it's not. Nothing is worth that hangover. No. Especially not a wine hangover. Ugh. How often do you get a chance to get away from your kids for an afternoon and then come home and deal with them hungover? No, thank you. I personally think this is an insensitive thing to say at a baby shower, which, yeah, I kind of sort of agree with that. No, I really do agree with that. Is it really that hard being a first woman world or being a first world woman? Is it really so tough to have a career and a spouse and the pets and the herb garden and the store strengthening or the core strengthening and the I just woke up like this makeup and the face injections and the Uber driver who might possibly be a rapist? Is it so hard to work 10 hours for your rightful 77% of the salary? Oh, don't start that bullshit, sweetheart. Don't start that. Walk home past a drunk who invites you to suck his cock. Oh, no, that's one of those things where I would say foot meatballs. And turn on the TV to hear men who run this country talk about protecting you from abortion regret by forcing you to grow children inside your body. Once again, sweetheart, nobody forced you to pot-de-fro in the first place. Especially pot-de-fro and without protection of some kind. Let's don't go there either. That'll trip a Grammy trigger. I mean, what's the big deal? Why would anybody want to soften the edges of this glorious reality? Yeah. I run a woman's half marathon on a day in August when temperatures are 15 degrees above normal. It's a, what do you call it? A horror show. But I finish and someone puts a finisher's medal on me. Yeah, 'cause you get a medal just for participating, don't you know, even when you're grown up. I'm soaked, chafed, limping, and still triumphant. Until they say, the margarita tent is right over there. Wow. Oh, sure, I want to really exert myself and get to sweating and be ready to drop from exhaustion. And you're handing me a margarita. Yeah. A yoga studio where I sometimes participate starts a monthly vinyasa and vino event. What the hell is vinyasa? It's an hour of fast-paced yoga in a 100-degree room, followed by a glass of an addictive, dehydrating substance made locally. Oh, but it's about mindful savoring, I'm told. Well then, all righty. Apologies for thinking it was about mindful, reciprocal advertising to an overwhelmingly female audience, and Om Shanti. A local kitchen shop offers a combination knife skills and wine tasting class. Wow. Yes, wine for people who have already self-identified as being so clumsy with sharp objects that they need professional instructions. Oh, that sounds just like a really blessed combination. Sharp objects and alcohol. Yeah. Or at a waxing salon. A cut glass decanter of tequila is at the ready for first-time Brazilian customers. Oh, no. No, you would have to get me so frickin' drunk that I would be passed out before I would say, sure, I want a Brazilian wax. Nah. No. No. Wow. But knives and booze, yoga and booze, 13-mile runs and booze. What's next to be liquored up? CPR training? Puppy ballet class? It's not really a thing, but someone should get in on it. And is there nothing so inherently absorbing or high stakes or pleasurable that we won't try to alter our natural response to it? Maybe women are so busy faking it to be more like a man at work, more like a porn star in bed, more like 30 at 50, that we don't trust our natural responses anymore. Maybe all that wine is an Instagram filter for our own lives, so we don't see how shallow and cracked we've become. Wow, that's sad. Toward the end of the summer, I take a trip to Sedona and post a photo to Facebook that captures the Red Rocks, a stack of books, a giant cocoa smoothie, and my glossy azure toenails in one frame. It is scientifically the most vacation-y photo ever taken. Where's the wine, someone wants to know. Yeah, this vacation seems to be missing wine, someone else chimes in. I'm thinking, sweetheart, that you need to get new friends. That's what I'm thinking. So I go to a stationery store, buy a card for a girlfriend. I couldn't keep it together enough to track greeting card occasions when I was drinking, so it's been a while since I visited a card shop. And there are 3 themes to female cards. Being old as fuck, men are from Mars, and wine. Wine is to women as duct tape is to men. It fixes everything. Nope. I make wine disappear. What's your superpower? Not impressed. Lord gave me coffee to change the things I can, and wine to accept the things I cannot. No, I just whine about things I cannot. It works for me. Newly sober women have a lot of wonderful qualities, but lack of judginess is not one of them. I don't just stand there mentally tisking at these cards. I actually, physically, shake my head at them like Mrs. Grundy. Are you sure you can't change those things, I think? And have you stopped to think that If you need ethanol, yes, at this point in my sobriety, I called wine ethanol. Don't you wish you could have hung out with me then? To accept them, maybe it's because they're unacceptable. Well, yeah. The longer I'm sober, the less patience I have with being a 24-hour woman. The stranger who tells me to smile, the janitor who stares at my legs, the men on TV who want to annex my uterus, even the other TV men who say that abortion should be safe, legal, and rare. What the fuck business is it of yours whether it's rare or not, I think? The magazines telling me strong is the new sexy and smart is the new beautiful, as though strong and smart are just paths to hot. The Facebook memes, muscles are beautiful. No, wait, fat is beautiful. No, wait, thin is beautiful. Yeah. As long as you don't work for it. No, wait, all women are beautiful. As though we are toddlers who must be given equal shares of princess dust, or we'll lose our shit. Which is pretty much what's going on right now on American campuses. Toddlers who haven't been given equal shares of princess dust, so they're losing their shit. It's not just women. It's everywhere. So, what says a woman that I enjoy arguing with? So they can get fucked up and we have to look after them? Yeah. That's what you have to deal with. No, I tell her we look after ourselves. That still doesn't seem fair, she says. Not unreasonably, which, yeah, I don't mind looking after myself. And I will look after someone else if they truly do need looking after. But if they've incapacitated themselves with alcohol, they can look after themselves. It's your own doing. Deal with it. I've had to. So, who said anything about fairness? Yeah, there isn't any. This is really a long article. This isn't about what's fair. It's about what we can afford and what we can't afford. We can't afford to pretend it's fine, that everything we do or think or wear or say yes or no to is somehow wrong. We can't afford to act like it's okay that girls can do anything. Got translated somewhere along the line into women must do everything. We can't afford to live our lives that we have to fool our own central nervous system into tolerating. We can't afford to be 24-hour women. No, we can't. I couldn't afford to be a 24-hour woman, but it didn't stop me from trying till it shattered me. I'm very angry with women that summer, and then I'm very, very angry with myself. And I stay that way for months, trudging through my first sober Christmas and job change and flu and birthday, and using that anger at every turn as a reminder to pay attention and go slow and choose things I actually want to happen. See, anger is not bad. It's how you use it. So by the time summer comes back around, I realize I no longer smell like 8-hour perfume. And that's a good thing. So, okay, just 2 more paragraphs. Holy crap. Or 4. Okay. The second summer, I meet my friend Mindy outside San Diego, where her adopted son is days from being born. Mindy's dark alleys were different from mine, but she walked them all the same and walked herself out of them too. Sometimes, talking about the recent past, we blink at each other like people struggling to readjust to sunlight after a long, bad movie. More and more, it's the new that gets our attention. My new job, her newish and happy marriage, the book I'm writing and the classes she's taking, the things we're making happen, step by step. We spend the weekend moving slowly and sleeping late and hypocritically wishing the lazy baby would hurry up already. On Sunday morning, we're reading by the deep end of the hotel pool when the shallow end starts to fill with women. A bridal party to judge by what we overhear, and we overhear a lot, because they arrived already tipsy, and the pomegranate mimosa, because pomegranate is a superfood, one woman keeps telling the others at least, just keeps coming until that side of the pool seems like a Greek chorus of women who have major grievances with their bodies, faces, children, homes, jobs, and husbands, but aren't going to do anything about any of it but get loaded and sunburned in the desert heat. I give Mindy the look that women used to say, "Do you believe this shit?" With only a slight tightening of the eyeballs. The woman on the other side of her catches the look and gives it back to me over her laptop. And then women next to her joins in too. We engage in a silent four-way exchange of dismay, irritation, and bitchiness. And it's wonderful. Then Mindy slides her Tom Ford glasses back over her eyes and says, "All I can say is it's really nice on this side of the pool." I laugh and my heart swells against my swimsuit, and I pull my shades down too, to keep my suddenly watery eyes to myself. Because it is. It is so nice on this side of the pool, where the book I'm reading is a letdown, and my legs look too white, and the ice has long since melted in my glass, and the work is hard, and there's still no good way to be a girl. And I don't know what to do with my life, and I have to actually deal with all of that. I never expected to make it to this side of the pool, and I can't believe I get to be here. And you know, that was a rather long and somewhat torturous at points. But that applies to a lot of things in life, I think. There's a lot of people that bitch about the way things are in the world. And they're drowning it out with their bitches, with their alcohol, with their drugs, with whatever, instead of facing it and going, "You know what? My legs are white. BFD. I have tattoos to have some color. Hey, mental pancakes, how you doing, sweetheart?" You know, sometimes if you can find that happy thought, even though others are pitying you, if you can sit there and find your own little happy thought, you don't have to accept their pity, or their shame, or their blame. And she never really did say why women drink, because men drink for the same reasons that she explained on women. Really. It's not easy being a guy when you have all of these feminazis out there telling you that you must be more considerate, you must be more sensitive, quit using your manhood, stop being such a man. Awful lot of assholiness out there. Awful lot of people telling all of us how we should be. I'll just tell you how I am. I don't give shit anymore what most people think. There's very few people in this world that I really care what they think. Very few. And most of the world, most of the rest of the world can, kiss my ass. Your ex drinks vodka. Um, hmm. Every once in a while, I drink vodka. And yeah, oh, thank you, Mental, for the kisses. You're such a sweetheart. You know what, Frumpy? If I have a drink, it's because I wish to have an adult beverage, but they are very few and far between. And it's usually while I'm sitting down having a conversation with someone, and then I have one. I have learned one is enough. If I go beyond that one, then I could get in trouble, so I just don't go there. So, yeah, I really don't. I know so many people that need that alcohol. Oh, good for you, Mental. Never had alcohol? Wow. And yes, Frumpy, that tightening the eyeballs, that's a mom look. For those of you that don't know. And that's good, Beetle. Don't drink. Okay, let's see here. What's going on? Dun, 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 dun. I'm just trying to get caught up here. Okay, back to my pocket I go. Dang, I have whittled away an hour already. Oh, hey, you know what? Is it this weekend? No, next weekend. Next weekend is the Perseid meteor shower. Y'all gonna check that shit out? I live out here in the boonies, and I did last year. I got my lawn chair out and my bottle of water. No, not a plastic bottle. I have a glass bottle that I put water in, and that's what I drink my water out of. And I sat out in the yard and tossed the ball for my dogs and watched for meteors. And I had one time frame, in about a 30-minute time frame, where I saw quite a few. I think it was like 20-some meteors that I saw in a 30-minute time frame. So it was really kind of cool. And so I'm going to do that again. Not this weekend, but the next weekend, because, hey, it is cool to watch. And, if it's the end of the world, I'll see it coming. So, this is from Anon.news, or anonnews.co. The brightest meteor shower in recorded human history is happening. Okay, build up. That's what headlines are supposed to do. So there's always going to be a meteor shower in August because it's the Perseid meteor shower. Duh. And there's going to be a shower this year on the 12th of August. According to astronomers, this will be the brightest shower in recorded human history. It will light up the night sky, and some of these might be visible during the day, which that would be cool. Oh, awesome, Frumpy. Yeah, I have a glass bottle that has a silicone wrap on it that, because I am somewhat clumsy. So, yeah. I'm glad it has that silicone wrapping around it. So, oh, and I also have stainless. I have a wonderful stainless cup that, oh my God, we have them at work. And it's amazing. I can put ice in that cup, and that ice will last for 2 days. It's a wonderful Pelican, I believe, is the brand. Amazing. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So if I'm not using my glass, I'm using my Pelican cup. So that's stainless. Take my baseball glove. I thought about taking my towel, Grim, and my thumb, because it is a meteor shower, so I might need a shower. And, well, if an alien shows up, I'll need my thumb for hitchhiking. Hey, I see new things. Of course, my rocket chair would be quite literal then, wouldn't it? Okay, back to this. This meteor shower is going to be considered a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, as the next meteor shower of such kind will be after 96 years. No, I don't plan on hanging around that long, not in this current meat suit at least. I may come back, then again may not. Haven't decided yet. Perseid meteor shower is one of the brightest meteor showers of the year, and it occurs every year between July 17th and August 24th. The shower tends to peak around August 9th through the 13th, which I have seen a couple of shooting stars lately. But, we've had an awful lot of cloud cover at night, so I don't really stand outside and wait for the flies to go, oh, look, Grammy's on the menu. Not fun. So, the best time to view the Perseids and most other meteor showers is when the sky is the darkest. And most astronomers suggest that depending on the moon's phase, the best time to view the meteor showers is right before dawn. No, I ain't getting up that early. The Perseids can be seen in the northern hemisphere, and they look between the radiant, which will be the northeast part of the sky, and the zenith, or the point of the sky directly above you. So while you can easily see a shooting star with the naked eye, just looking straight up, the table below, which I will share this link, shows the exact direction of the Perseids from your location. The Perseids can be seen in the northern hemisphere. Okay, you already said that. You already said that. Damn it. Quit doing that to me. And you already said that as well. So, and I don't see a table below, I just see a picture. Oh, okay. Never mind. But yeah, I will be out watching the Perseids, and I will have blended up some oils for myself. Oh, canning jars are awesome too. You know what, mental pancakes? I have some canning jars that, I actually have one underneath my bathroom sink right now, and that's what I make my mouthwash in. Okay, those of you that, you can do it without alcohol, but if you do just a little bit, because they have alcohol in mouthwash anyway, and that's really the main reason I have vodka around the house anymore, is I do like a half a shot of, I know, Grim, naked eye, woo woo, do half a shot of vodka. Now this is the quart one, but half a shot of vodka, and then fill it up with distilled water, and then you take 10 to 15 drops of whichever essential oil you prefer, which right now, the one that I have in there, it has wild orange and clove and peppermint and cinnamon in it. Clove is very good for your gum tissue, and so is cinnamon. And wild orange is a immune system booster. And what was the other one? Peppermint. Well, peppermint is just good for you all around. So, but yeah, I make my own mouthwash, and I keep it in a canning jar underneath my bathroom sink. So there you go. Make your own mouthwash. Don't buy that shit at the store. Hell of a lot cheaper. Yes, Beetle, people drink that stuff to get drunk, but the alcohol that they put in there is not necessarily alcohol you want to be drinking. No. So, yes, Beetle mouthwash. I also make my own toothpaste with coconut oil, coconut oil and baking soda and whatever essential oil you wish to use. Patchouli's not really good taken internally, mental. Little bit rough on the internals. Just saying. So is tea tree. Geranium is okay for internals. But patchouli's a little bit rough. A little rough on the digestive tract. So it's not necessarily recommended to be taken internally. And tea tree oil is actually kind of rough to be taken internally as well. You can do green tea, but I am kind of sort of organized, Beetle. Kind of sort of. That's true, Frumpy. And quality vodka is also great for making cleaning supplies. I make my own Febreze with it. And let's see. If you wish to deal with, say you got mold somewhere. You can make a blend of the quality alcohol. Yeah, grain alcohol tastes nasty too, but it works really well for killing mold. First thing you want to do is you want to spray it down with hydrogen peroxide, because peroxide is really good at killing mold. And let it dry. Let it dry. Then you make yourself a blend of, you can either do grain alcohol or you can do vodka and just regular tap water and lemon oil. And you mix it up real good and you use that to wipe down wherever the mold was at. And then you let that dry and then you do it again. Make sure you kill all that stuff. Yes, Febreze is poison, but if you make it with alcohol and actually if you make it with vodka and distilled water and essential oils, and it's just whatever essential oil, and make sure you get quality essential oil. Be very, 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 very careful getting oils off of Amazon. Very careful. And I will explain to you why, actually. There is essential oils. Where's that at? It's on my... Scrolling. Here we go. From the Essential Oils University. They do analysis of oils. And, nope, that's not the one I wanted. You know, just to let you know if it really is a 100% pure essential oil or if it's synthetic bullshit. But let's see. See if I can pull it up. Here we go. So, from Essential Oils University, and this is on Facebook, but they also have a web page. Amazon scams are being eliminated one by one. Now, you can't necessarily say it is Amazon's fault because Amazon is basically just providing these people with a place to market their wares. But, police yourself here, peeps. Thanks to you at home writing into Amazon, and thanks to the Essential Oil Analysis Foundation for funding free testing to expose another scam oil, the Viva Naturals lavender oil has been removed by Amazon from being sold to the public. There have been several successful stories like this lately, and together we are making a difference. Unfortunately, the Radha Beauty Lavender Oil, that's spelled R-A-D-H-A, was not eliminated after the first time I exposed the fraud back in April. Now, this is Dr. Pappas that does the analysis on these. And there are several other laboratories that have donated their time to do analysis on essential oils because they do not like these people sullying the oils with their shit. So the crazy thing is that RADA actually contacted me and had me do some analysis work for them, claiming that they did not know the oil was adulterated. After I analyzed a few oils for them and even pointed them in the direction of a direct producer of true lavender oil in Bulgaria to help them get the real product, nothing really happened on their end, except they raised the price of their 4-ounce bottle from $12.95 to $13.95 and kept selling the exact same product. Even still has the same lot number as before. The sample is loaded with mainly synthetic linalool and linolene acetate. These are dihydroforms of these molecules and are trace markers that give away their synthetic source. The cost of the oil in this bottle is less than $3. Now, I understand you got markup to make a profit, but their cost is less than $3, and when it got pointed out to them and they got directed in the right direction, what'd they do? Keep selling the same shit and just marked it up. So, if you or someone you know has purchased this lavender, you should contact the New York law firm who is organizing a class action suit against these scammers on Amazon for product misrepresentation. You can contact the law firm at facebook.com/eoclassaction/. And perhaps if enough people complain to Amazon, this time we can get this fake lavender fragrance, claimed to be 100% pure Bulgarian lavender essential oil, removed from the Amazon store. There is no way RADA can claim ignorance on this one because I thoroughly educated them on exactly what was going on with this oil and even helped them find a true source. And yet they still are ripping people off by mislabeling their product. So I guess they thought if they paid me for some analysis, that would work to shut me up. Nah. Guess they don't understand that I don't do this for money, but I do it to protect the industry I love from fraudsters trying to make a quick buck by unfairly underselling the competition who is going the extra mile and spending the extra money to buy the pure oil and have it analyzed to assure their customers that what's on the label is exactly what's in the bottle. Finally, I don't know how this product has gotten so many positive reviews on Amazon, and I think there is something sinister going on here, and people in the industry have told me that most of the positive reviews are achieved by gaming the system. Apparently, Dr. Pappas doesn't understand how all that works, but can imagine that there are many ignorant people out there that would think this product is real, just based on the smell and the price. And you know what? If a deal seems too good to be true, odds are it is. So please, if you're going to buy some essential oils, number 1, check it out. Number 2, if it's a reputable place, they should have their own, especially if you're going through Amazon. If someone is selling their oils via Amazon to get a broader market, make sure that they have their own homepage or their own, another internet site that you can go to. And then the oil that you're interested in, click on it. Then click on the about for that oil. And if they don't give you a lot number, and you can click on the lot number, and then click on an analysis of that batch's content, and the explanation of the analysis for you, because not too many people understand this shit, which is why that's part of the reason why essential oils are a little bit more expensive, because they pay to have them analyzed. They pay for every lot. The reputable ones do. If you don't want to get scammed, do your research. Check it out yourself. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. And if it is too good to be true, then tell somebody. Share that information. Let others know what the hell is going on. So, I will give you this. If you're interested, oh yeah, I know. Planned Parenthood teaches, yeah, they want to teach your preschoolers that, but that's where parents need to step up and they need to be responsible. Parents need to just flat ass tell them that no. And parents need to teach their children. That is part of being a parent. Teaching your children. You know, there's a song a long, long time ago. Teach your children well. You need to do so. Because when you get old and feeble, they will be the ones calling the shots, running the show. And do you really want a bunch of snowflakes calling the shots for you? Yeah, $5 Gucci bags. There you go, Beetle. Right. Sure they do. I'm going to go ahead and share this essential oils over here on Effin' site as well. Oh, mint extract in your toothpaste? See, I like peppermint oil, and peppermint oil really isn't that expensive. Excuse me. And really, clove oil isn't that expensive either. And it only takes a drop. I mean, criminy. That stuff's potent. If you get the good stuff, a couple of drops is all you need. It's amazing. And like the doTERRA oils that I use, I mean, most of the bottles, they're like 15 milliliter bottles. Most of them are. There's some of them, the rarer oils are in the smaller 5 milliliter bottles. But the 15 milliliter bottles, you can figure have 250 drops. That's a hell of a lot of oil. It's a hell of a lot of servings. Because basically one drop is considered a serving. So, you know, when you break it down that way, it's really not that pricey. I am going to be growing some lavender here. I'm still in the prep work phases of my yard, trying to get the soil healthy enough to where when I do grow my herbs and my things that I can make my own teas with, the soil is healthy. Because, quite frankly, the people that lived here before, they weren't real kind to the soil. So that's what I've been doing the last couple of years, is trying to rejuvenate my soil the natural way, as in working in mulch and compost. And yeah, takes time, takes work, but it'll be worth it when I get it. So, but yeah, I'm going to be growing mint and lavender, and actually there's quite a few of the things that you make essential oils with. You know, I'm probably grow ginger as well. So quite a few things that I can get away with growing out here, and working on plans to do a greenhouse and hydroponics as well. So I will get there eventually. JL. Hey, JL. How you doing, sweetie? Long time no see. I have known JL since she was knee-high to me, and I'm short. Let's see. Da, 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 da. You know what? I haven't been to the pig for a while. Dun dun dun. Check out the pig. See what those crazy boys at the pig are up to. Hey, the pig explores a strange realm where nothing seems to make any sense. The chaos of the world. Well, honey, there's an awful lot of chaos in the world. According to Mr. Hambo, I feel like I'm caught in one of those endless dreams where you're trapped in a strange place and nothing works like it should. The places are familiar, the people are familiar. On the surface, it all seems right. But a closer examination reveals that everything is wrong. It feels like objective reality has been inverted. Really? If this inversion of objective reality has a theme song, it's the one that reportedly was played when Lord Cornwallis surrendered Yorktown in 1781 during the American Revolution. The world turned upside down. The world turned upside down says it all. When it comes to this inversion of objective reality. Unfortunately, I'm wide awake. But the signs of this inversion of objective reality are everywhere. Where the hell am I and how do I escape? Oh, that's the $64,000 question right there, Hambo. My initial impulse, I keep looking for the signpost ahead that Rod Serling touted when he introduced each episode. Yeah. Have I blundered into the Twilight Zone? Am I trapped in the Twilight Zone? It's too soon to say, but here are some signposts which keep it in play. Where I hail from, the Tyke-staffed lemonade stand is a familiar sight, which neighborhood adults patronize because it teaches the Tykes essential lessons. Here the girls are hassled by the police, hounded by roving city code enforcement killjoys, and shut down by the city health department, which spews drivel about business licenses and health inspections. Where I hail from, a girls' restroom and the girls' locker room are, as they should be, strictly enforced no males allowed refuges. It's a no-brainer. Here, relentlessly horny losers looking for a cheap thrill invade these girls' only enclaves as often as they want. All it takes is one word: transgender. And the unthinkable becomes a form of tolerance. Here, any student who won't drink the transgender Kool-Aid is isolated from students who allow this shit because inclusivity. They are only being uninclusive in their inclusivity because you are intolerant of their intolerance. Seriously, that's how it is. And by the way, Hambo lives in California. Just so you know. Yes. Oh, and there's decoy. Who did? Vinny! I see you, Vinny. Okay. Flip off, Beetle. That's funny. Okay. Back to this. Where I hail from, a barely legal wench who will get horizontal and squishy with any sex, any species, is a slut. Sluts are part of the human tapestry who's spice things up for hormone gorillas. But you wouldn't want your sister to be one, and would hate it if your brother married one. Here, An alleged entertainer, Miley Cyrus, is hailed as a heroic sexual role model after she deems herself an omnisexual. That's a term which seems to include ET, suitably shaped and inanimate objects, plus, it seems, farm animals. Wow. Wow. You know, he goes on for quite a rant, but wow. Thanks, Hambo. Y'all need to go to Pig Gazette and read his front page. Because it's a hell of a rant. And I'm going to sneak off to the other side of the page because let's see what their pick of the day is. Okay. Here you go, chillin'. Pick of the day. So the word of the day over here on Pig Gazette is American. It's a noun. A dreamer, an innovator, an arrogant, swaggering pain in my butt who dares to tell the rest of the world I'm living proof that there's a better way. Okay, they are ignorant, swearing pain in the butt to the rest of the world, trust me. In their quotable quotes section, immigration is not a program. It is not a policy that's the benefit of the alien foreigner. That's the benefit of poor people overseas. That's for the benefit of the third world or Eastern Europe or Western Europe or whatever part of the world you want to look at. The purpose of immigration is to benefit the American citizenry. Oh, here we go. That's the number one priority. All we hear about is the poor alien. What are they gonna do? All we hear about is the Dream Act, the propaganda, the phony titles, the phony laws, the executive fiats. The purpose of immigration is to support the American citizenry and the American culture and the American business. That is according to Mark Levine. Thanks for the quotable quotes, but wow, that left an icky taste in my mouth. Sorry. Or not. Okay, here we go. You might be a communist if, when you were 5, you asked Santa for a pony, a teddy bear, and a dictatorship of the proletariat. Proletariat? Whatever the hell. You might be a communist if a troop of Boy Scouts earned their merit badge for defending democracy by kicking your ass. You might be a communist if you ever wonder aloud, I bet we could pay for more taxes. Really? You might be a communist if you prefer small, fuel-efficient cars. Well, I actually don't mind them. You might be a communist if you wish to end the embargo on Cuba for any other reason than you like the Cuban cigars. You might be a communist if you're lazy and you want to get paid for it. You know, I know an awful lot of people like that. You might be a communist if you prefer red grapes to green. You might be a communist if every conversation you're in moves to the subject of the dissolution of private property. Okay, that's, wow. Oh, okay, I can see that one. You might be a communist if your name is Richard Gephardt. Possibly. You might be a communist if you sympathized with the villains in the 80s action films. Okay, a lot of times I kind of sort of had a grudging respect for them because damn, they were good villains. Except for the James Bond with Roger Moore. Those were wussy. Those were lame. Okay, you might be a communist if you as a child you admired the structure of the Smurf society. Wow, never really thought about that. You might be a communist if you're the metric system. I kind of like the metric system. It is a little bit more exact. Not real good at it, but I do think it's more exact. You might be a communist if you think that religion is the opiate of the people, and besides, you prefer marijuana. Oh, slap that communist badge on me then, if that's what it takes. You might be a communist if you don't mind being poor and miserable as long as everyone else is equally so. Okay, I really don't mind not being rolling in dough, and I'm not miserable at it either. You might be a communist if you've read Animal Farm and admired The Sheep's Loyalty. That was just a frickin' scary ass book. Had to read that in high school. That messed with my head. You might be a communist if the mention of the name Reagan causes you pangs of fear. Well, Ronnie Reagan was a little on the scary side. You might be a communist if you think warts are a disgusting feature, or a distinguishing feature. I think they're disgusting, but distinguishing, no. You might be a communist if you've been offended by much of this. Well, I don't get offended easily, sweetheart. Or off-ended, for that matter. You might be a communist if every time you walk into a room, people shout, "Hey, there's that dirty commie." Well, who wrote these? Huh? You might be a communist if you're stupid and evil. Wow. These are kind of lame. I was expecting a hell of a lot more, Hambo and Porcus. Seriously, I was. No. Not even going to go there. Wow. Okay, in their piggish wisdom, cows. Is it just me, or does anyone else find it amazing that during the mad cow epidemic, our government could track a single cow born in Canada almost 3 years ago right to the stall where she slept in the state of Washington? And they tracked her calves to their stalls, but they're unable to locate 11 million illegal aliens wandering around our country. Maybe they should give each of them a cow. Now that I think the 11 million illegal aliens, I think, number one, I think there's a hell of a lot more people here that are not here through the process, if you will. But I also think that, that's just a number thrown out there, just like 6 million Jews were killed in the Holocaust. Piggish wisdom, the Constitution. They keep talking about drafting a constitution for Egypt. Why don't we just give them ours? It was written by a lot of really smart guys, and it's worked for over 200 years, and we're not using it anymore. Okay, it hasn't worked for over 200 years, but, it's okay. But we aren't using it anymore either, so, once again. Apparently the 10 Commandments, the real reason that we can't have the 10 Commandments posted in courthouses is because you cannot post "thou shalt not steal" and "thou shalt not commit adultery" and "thou shalt not lie" in a building full of lawyers, judges, and politicians. It does create a hostile environment. Yeah. So, this date in history, the 4th of August, 1846. The solar system welcomes a new member to the family when Neptune is discovered. It's always been there, but it was that cousin out there on the fringes that nobody really wanted to acknowledge because they were weird, hanging out in the shadows and all. Creepy. This date in history, the 4th of August, 1862. Uncle Sam sticks his hand in your pocket. Collects income tax for the first time. Thank you, Uncle Sugar. Get your hand out of my pocket, okay? And finally, this date in history, the 4th of August, 1916. After paying Denmark $25 million for the Danish West Indies, Uncle Sam cries foul when he discovers that some Virgin Island females aren't cherry. Well, you know what, hon? It happens. Because, they're islanders. And, well, when in the islands, do as the islanders do. So, that was this date in history, according to the crazy guys over here on Pig Gazette. Let me check, see what's going on over here on this effing site real quick. And what are y'all talking about? Oh, oh. What are you guys talking about? Okay, Beetle don't like school. Oh, okay. Grimmy says that he likes Cuban women, but not the cigars. Okay, that works. I had an English teacher my freshman year that all the boys pity-patted over. She was a very pretty lady. And she was very nice, too. And she was actually a pretty good teacher. But she also wore short skirts, which I think was probably part of the plan because it sure as hell got the boys to pay attention every time she moved. Oh, let's see. Oh, you need a tangerine popsicle? Oh, that does sound good. I actually just placed an order for tangerine essential oil. I'm really looking forward to getting that. Just to see. Because that's kind of, it's fun. That's where, I really don't need soda pop or any of that other fun stuff. Because with my water, I add a couple of drops of either lemon oil or orange oil or tangerine or grapefruit or, whatever into my water. And, my water tastes yummy. It tastes yummy anyway, but if I want to add a little flavor to it, it's all cool. Okay, back to, let's see, what's going on. Bobby! I see you, Bobby. How are you doing, sweetheart, over here on the Freedoms Network? Okay, you know what? I haven't been to Oopie for a while either. Let's go check out Oopie. Ooh. Do I wish to go where the car filmed in bizarre upright position on a Connecticut road? No. How about I go with the dog that shows off how good it is at tightrope skills on its owner's clothesline? Now we know why it's on the clothesline. Okay. A talented dog in China was filmed doing a tightrope walk across the clotheslines in its owner's garden. The well-balanced canine was filmed this month in Hoi Hoi, Hunan province, stepping carefully with its paws atop the clotheslines. The agile dog takes several steps across the lines without falling or even wavering, and the dog's owner said it only took the canine about a month of practice to master the trick. Which I'm thinking the dog was thinking, okay, I'm in China, they eat dog. Let's do something that will make me a YouTube sensation so they don't eat me so soon. Could that possibly be why? Oh, it sounds good, Beetle. You can eat 20 of them? Wow. I do like popsicles. Okay. Oh, and I like grape popsicles, too. Oh, really? Oh, I gotta check out this link. Sweet. Oh, those do look... But they're made by Nestle. And I'm boycotting Nestle. Sorry. Nestle can kiss my ass. Okay. Hey, you know what? I'm just about out of time. Y'all been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on this Freaker Friday evening. In the RLM land, don't you know? Later on will be Grimner and Moose Girl with the Freakers Ball, so be sure to either come back or stick around, because, yeah, it's always a good time had by all. Tomorrow morning for me, 11 o'clock Central Time, which is also set with the Cosmos, Central, Cosmos, start with C. In any case, excuse me, the Dork Table will be coming on with yours truly and Flash a Rooney Dog. Yes, they do eat dogs, Beetle. Kung Chao Pup. No, it does not sound good. No, it doesn't, Grammy. In any case, let's see, where was I at? Oh, yeah, that is noon Eastern time, by the way, for those of you that go by the RLM schedule. Let's see. Also, tomorrow afternoon, is Kira going to be on tomorrow afternoon, Grimmy? Do you know? Kira with the Bridge normally is on at 4 o'clock Eastern time on RLM. Not sure if she's going to be there or not. JJ's 999 hopefully will be showing up tomorrow afternoon sometime to play some tunage from Scotland. He's always a lot of fun to listen to, if for no other reason, just to sit there and listen to that accent and go, dude, I can hardly understand you. Is Bo Diddy back up and running? I saw he was on Fakey Book the other day. Does that mean that he's back up and doing his radio thing? Because Bo Diddy would hopefully be on tomorrow evening to play you some bodacious tunage. And yes, Nestle is the water thief. Oh, man. See, I haven't bought a DiGiorno pizza in a long time. But yeah, I do my level best to not buy anything Nestle puts out. I don't want their shit. Hell with them. Yay, Kira will be on. Or you think so. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. The rest of the weekend on the RLM. May as well run through that. Grimmy will be on at noon Eastern time on Sunday to play some blues. And hopefully we'll have a rousing game of trivia. And hopefully I'll even be around to be able to participate in it. That would be a welcome change from what my weekends have been like. In any case, and directly following Grimmy will be Hal Anthony, who's going to take yo ass behind the woodshed and open up a can of whoop ass on yo ass. Be sure to be there. He could be posting from... I hadn't thought about that, Grim. Okay, thanks. Well, if Bo's around, great. If he's not around, bummer. I'm sure we'll find something to entertain ourselves with. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And Sunday evening, Gary L. and Gigi's Boo with The Road Less Traveled. Yeah, the weekend is full of entertainment and information. Mostly entertainment. A few information. Okay, Hal and Gary and Kira will be information. The rest of us will hopefully be entertaining. Hopefully. You never know with me and Flash or Rooney Dork. What's going on over here? Whoosh, dong. Talos, you're just really weird. Over in the corner pocket, don't you know? Let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's finish up with the floor. Duh, shall we? I think Grimmy shared this the other day. To hell. Don't be weirding out on me. Apparently, the Orlando Sentinel wants me to subscribe. Kiss my ass. So, a Florida man sits on gun and shoots himself in the penis. Dude, you're not supposed to be shooting yourself in the tallywhacker. Don't you know that? Apparently, this Florida man, who is no longer a man, accidentally shot himself in the penis when he sat down on a gun in the driver's seat of his car. Several television news stations reported that the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office says that the man/girl ran into his girlfriend's house Friday after the gun discharged. Well, you know, something was in his pocket and it went off. And it wasn't nearly as fun as he thought it would be. She saw that he had a wound in his groin and took him to the hospital, where he underwent surgery in the nether regions. Sheriff's office said that the 38-year-old man has a previous conviction for cocaine possession and may now face charges of being a felon in possession of a firearm. Well, I think he's probably suffered enough, don't you? I'm going to go ahead and share this link, although it's having a wee bit of a wonky issue because I won't subscribe to the Orlando Sentinel. Darn it all. So, okay. thank you all for listening in this evening. And once again, please be sure to stick around for Grimmy and Moose Girl on the Freakers Ball. I know, I still have a couple minutes. What do I have? What? Anybody want to tell me something? Tell me a joke. Tell me a joke. Okay, I know. I got a joke book in front of me. Let's see. Do I have my cheaters? I could be in trouble because I need my cheaters. Beetle, this is what it's like when I've run out of stuff. I'm not as organized as you might have thought I was. Someone else. Oh, okay. That's okay. It's wow, dude. Seriously? Okay, one more. Hey, I'm just about out of time, but I'm going to go ahead and put this one over here too because I saw it and I was going to go there and then I kind of lost interest in it. But this is from the Anti-News Network and it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson exposes Hollywood pedophilia on live TV. Well, I did kind of sort of peruse the article. I think that's a headline is what I think that is. But yeah, there's a bunch of bullshit. And yeah, he did kind of sort of. But there's an awful lot more expose going on out there than just him. So, thanks y'all for listening in. I really am out of time now. I guess I will catch up with you later.